Hi, hello. Today I am doing day 2 of my 12 days of drugstore slash affordable makeup foundation review. Today, as you can see by the title, I am reviewing the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I bought 3 shades. The lightest shade, apart from one, which is a pink tone, a shade that I thought would match my own skin tone, and then a tanned shade. So I bought F1, F6 and F12. They are all neutral foundation shades, like tone, just because I have a neutral to maybe yellow undertone in my skin. So you get 23 mils, which isn't the standard size. The standard foundation size is normally 30 mils, so bear that in mind. It says cruelty free and vegan, which is great. Love the bottle. It's got rose gold and a frosted glass, which I do love a frosted glass. And then obviously it comes with the doe foot applicator. So yeah, not much to say until we get into the review. So I'm going to be testing out the supersize concealer as well that they've just brought out, which probably isn't any different, but I've heard some people think that it is a different formula, so we'll see. So yeah, without further ado, keep on watching if you want to see what I think about this foundation. Okay, so like I said in my intro, I'm going to be reviewing the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. This is the lightest one I bought. I did buy 3 shades because I wanted the lightest shade, the shade that I thought would match me, and then a deeper shade for when I am tanned. So the first one I bought is F1, looks like this. So I swatched them on my hand by here. So this is F1 up here. It did say that it's a neutral shade. All of these are neutral, I believe, I think. But the next one up I bought F6, and that is the shade there. That is the shade there. It does, I think that shade oxidized a little bit, and so did F1, but I can't say much about F12. And then, like I said, I bought shade F12. It is quite deep, but hopefully it looks okay with a self-tan. So today I think I'm going to go in with F6. And also I bought the new Revolution Supersize Concealer. This is so much bigger than the normal one that they came out with. So it looks like this. You get 4 grams in the normal one, and then you get 13 grams in the big one. And I think that was £4 and this is £7, so I think this is a bargain. And hopefully it lasts longer. The only thing that's different is the size, obviously, and the doe foot, it is a little bit bigger. So the packaging is really nice. It has like a rose gold top with the label. It has the shade name by here, which is handy. It's right at the front. And the other thing I love about this foundation is the frosted glass, even though you can only see it at the bottom, but I love everything with like frosted glass. So the description on the website, on Superdrug website, it says ageless, unisex, affordable, yours. New to the Conceal and Define family, meet our Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. So it's claiming to be full coverage. And then it says offering lightweight yet buildable coverage for 24 skin true shades. This versatile foundation is designed to suit every skin type and tone, with an oil-free yet creamy and comfortable formula that dries down to a long-lasting demi-matte finish. So a demi-matte finish is the finish that I've been liking lately, not just a dead matte finish. It won't settle into fine lines or cling to dry patches. That's a very big statement. Housed to a luxe glass bottle with a jumbo doe foot applicator for greater control and less waste. This foundation offers highly pigmented coverage that can be layered or diffused to suit your look. Swipe on and blend, blah 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 blah. Okay, it says by here the shades So F1 that I bought is for fair skin tones with a neutral undertone. It does come across a little bit pink, but when it dries down, because it does oxidize a little bit, it does go a little bit darker and more yellowy kind of colour. And then F6 is for light medium skin tones with a neutral undertone, which is great because I have a neutral borderline yellow undertone. And then F12 is for medium dark skin tones with a neutral undertone, so that is great. So let's open this baby up. So it has the famous massive doe foot applicator. It smells a lot like paint. I'm gonna get straight into it. Also, I have the Tarte Shape Tape matte foundation, which I think this would be a dupe for that. If you want to see a half and half comparison, then let me know down below. I'd love to do that because I'd love to know myself. So to begin, I am going to apply primer. Like in all my 12 days of affordable / drugstore foundation reviews, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Last and Finish 8 Hour Wear primer because this is hydrating and I know it's a good primer. I haven't really watched many reviews on this foundation yet, but I know loads of people are doing them. I'm hungry. Okay, so again, like in my review videos, I'm going to use a sponge on this side and a brush on this side. I have the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, a fresh one. And then I have the Morphe Y6 brush. I'm going to use this because I know I like using this on foundations, like it works well for me. So I'm going to start off by adding some on my face, that would help. Okay, so I'm going to draw like 3 lines. Over here. I'm going to do 1/2 of my face first, just so you can see the coverage. Not much comes on the applicator, the doe foot applicator. Okay, so let's hope this is a nice foundation. Very pigmented so far. That blended out really nicely. There's no like brush streaks, which is really good. I tend to get that with a lot of foundations. It's a really good shade match to me, I think. It looks really nice, even though I didn't apply too much. It has covered quite a lot. I can still see like some of my freckles, but it's got rid of most of the redness. You can still see a little bit of redness by here, but it looks really nice. Foundations don't normally stick to my nose, but this one is applying nicely. It doesn't look cakey. At the moment it's a demi matte finish, but on my hand the swatches have dried down matte, so we'll see how that goes once it's dried down. Okay, so I'm going to show you an up close. So this is the foundation side and this is the non-foundation side. So I'm just going to do the same on this side. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the sponge. I do like using a sponge normally for my foundation. Don't know why, but I feel like it's more pigmented with a sponge.
Everything changes.
Okay, so that has covered my spot completely, which is amazing. Okay, so I think I prefer it on the sponge side, but there isn't that much of a difference, to be honest, which is a good thing, I suppose. Blended nicely. I would say you need to blend it out quite quickly because it does dry down quite a bit. So now I'm just going to go in and put a little bit on my cheeks by here. And on my nose a little bit. Just because they're my problem areas. That's where I have like redness and freckles and stuff. So this time I'm just going to go in with a sponge. And we're going to see how this layers. Okay, so that layered up, no problem, so easy to blend. I think this may possibly be one of my new faves. Okay, so there's nothing bad I can say about this. I can tell that it's going to be a great foundation because it hasn't even gone in my frown lines yet, or my smile lines, which is amazing. Love it so far. So now I'm going to go in with the matching concealer, of course. I'm going to review this now because I have heard that some people think it's a different formula, but I'm not sure. This is the Revolution Super Size Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer in the shade C1. Like I said, it has got a bigger doe foot applicator. I'm hoping it's going to be a dupe to the Tarte Shape Tape because that's expensive. This smells kind of different as well. I don't know whether it's because it's new. Okay, so like usual, I'm just going to be blending that out with a sponge. Okay, so that concealer, of course, blended out so nicely on top of the foundation. It still hasn't sunk into my frown lines or my smile lines. It still hasn't dried down fully matte, so I think they are right when they say it's a semi-matte. It might be the concealer actually, but I'll let you know when I come back. It kind of feels like I got foundation on my face, but it feels lightweight, which is great. But yeah, I'm gonna go off camera, apply everything, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've done the rest of my face. If you want to see how I did this eye look, then I'll link the video I did in the eye and also in the description box. And if you want to know what else I used on my face and stuff, I will link and list everything in the description box, so go check that out. I always do it. I make sure to do it before I upload. Okay, so the foundation is looking so nice. So it's looking really, really nice. I don't have anything bad to say about it. I love that it hasn't gone in my frown lines or my smile lines at all. And foundations always tend to do that on me, so this foundation is good for not doing that. I did powder it with the RCMA No Colour powder and it looks good. It has dried down matte, but I actually like it. Not much I could say about it. I did prefer the sponge side just because it blended nicer, but the brush side didn't make much difference, so both of them I enjoyed. If you're thinking about getting this foundation, I would definitely recommend. If you are buying it online, I would recommend going in the description box of the description of the foundation on Superdrug, and it will tell you like what tones are like certain shades. Just bear that in mind. Love it. I do actually love it. If you want to know what highlighter I got, look in the description box. I love this highlighter. Okay, so that is pretty much it. Not much else I can say. I think it looks really, really nice. I'm going to test it out in like other videos and like in every day, just to test it out a little bit more. And also let me know again if you want me to test out the Tarte Shape Tape foundation against this one, like a half and half. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and make sure you got that notification bell clicked on and on all, so you don't miss any of my 12 days of foundation. I'm going to be uploading 12 days like in a row, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Make sure to give this a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'd appreciate it because I know that you like this sort of videos. Let me know your thoughts if you've tried this foundation in the comments below, and I love you to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.